Hi. Today we're talking about The Subtle Art of Not Giving AF by Mark Manson.
Yeah. The book is all about choosing your battles and not wasting your energy on things that do not matter. Manson argues that it's impossible to care about everything, so we need to be more selective about where we put our attention.
Exactly. It's not about being indifferent to everything. It's about focusing on the right things and letting go of the rest.
Manson starts his book by saying that constant pursuit of happiness is actually a trap. He challenges the whole, think positive, mentality that's everywhere. He says that problems are inevitable, and it's more important to accept that life is hard. Instead of trying to avoid challenges, we should ask ourselves, which struggles are worth our time and energy?
Yeah, and it's really about figuring out what you care about. If you're constantly chasing success or trying to be perfect, you're going to end up frustrated because there's always something else, something missed, because there is never enough time.
True. Manson emphasizes on values a lot. If you have bad values, you're going to worry about all the wrong things, like trying to get everyone to like you or obsessing over social media followers. He calls those shitty values because they rely on external validation, things we can't really control.
Right, and instead, he suggests focusing on what he calls good values, things like honesty, responsibility, or curiosity. These are values that are more intrinsic, and they lead to a more satisfying life because they're not dependent on external success or approval. Absolutely. He even says that the more we try to avoid suffering, the more we end up suffering. The whole idea is that pain and discomfort are unavoidable, so the question is, what's worth suffering for?
That's such a key point. Manson's philosophy really revolves around this idea that we can't escape struggle, but we can choose which struggles to engage with. So instead of stressing out about things that don't matter, we should focus on the challenges that align with our values.
Exactly. And one of the ways we can do that is by accepting responsibility for our choices. Manson has this great chapter on the responsibility. He makes the point that just because something isn't your fault doesn't mean you shouldn't care about it.
Yeah, like we don't control everything that happens to us, but we can control how we respond. That's empowering, because it means we don't have to play the victim. We always have the choice to decide how we're going to handle what life throws at us.
And let's not forget Manson's humor. The book is filled with these blunt but funny observations, like when he says, "You are not special." It's a slap in the face at first, but what he's really saying is that thinking we're special is part of the problem. We all have flaws and limitations, and that's okay.
Totally. He's breaking down the idea that we should all be exceptional, or constantly striving to be the best. Instead, he argues that accepting mediocrity in certain areas frees us up to focus on the things that really matter to us.
And we can be amazing and exceptional in those important areas. It's not about being more, doing more, or caring about everything. It's about narrowing down what's worth worrying about and letting the rest go.
That's also correct. One last thing I found interesting was Manson's take on our limited time on Earth. This can actually help us live better lives. When we realize our time is limited, we become more intentional about where we invest our energy.
And that's really the crux of the book. It's not about not caring at all. It's about caring wisely. You can't care about everything in a limited time, so you have to choose what's worth your time.
Well said. That's all what we have on this book. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time.
Yeah. See you later. Bye.